Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today in this video, we are going to learn how to rename a global pick list value in Salesforce. And we are going to learn this concept for both Salesforce Lightning as well as a classic interface. And we have one bonus point in this video also. So let's watch with us and learn. So firstly, we will discuss what does we mean by the renaming a global pick list value in Salesforce. So in Salesforce, the renaming of the global picklist value means setting a different name or label to an already existing global picklist value without changing its meaning. Let's understand with the example. Suppose you have a global value picklist set that has a name as a state, and inside this global picklist value we have a different states such as a California, New York, Texas. And now I want to change the global picklist value is New York in this global value set. Now I want to change it to from New York to New York State. So for this I rename the global picklist value set New York to the New York State without affecting the meaning associated with it. So I hope you clearly understand what does I mean by that. Now if you have watched our previous video how to replace the global picklist value, maybe some of you get confused what does we mean by the replacing and renaming. Is there any difference in that? So yes, there is a difference between renaming and replacing the global picklist value. So in replacing the global picklist value, we involve the changing a particular global picklist option with another. Basically in that time we are removing the existing value choice and substitute a new global picklist value in its place, and also the replaced value is presented within the global picklist value. But when we are talking about renaming the global picklist value, by this we mean that we are only modifying the name or label of a specific option. Basically here we are changing the displayed name of the global picklist value option, and the meaning related to that remains same. As I gave you example, I am changing the name of a New York to the New York State. In this case I am only changing the name, I am not changing its meaning. But if we talk about the example of replacing the global picklist value, in this case we are replacing the New York with the France, because we want to remove the New York from the list, and I want that the previous value that has the value of the New York get inserted with the France. So I hope you have clearly understood what is the difference between renaming and replacing the global pick list value in Salesforce. So now let's proceed and discuss what does we mean by now let's proceed and discuss how to rename the global picklist value in Salesforce Lightning. So for this, your first step is to log in into your Salesforce account as an administrator and make sure that you are in a Lightning interface. Once you successfully reach to the Lightning interface, your next step is to check whether you are on a main setup homepage or not. If you are not on that page that is visible on your screen right now, you simply need to click on the gear icon, and from this gear icon you need to click on the setup option. You will automatically remove to that page that is visible on your screen right now. Once you redirect to that page, your next step is to move to the quick find box that is located on the left side, and here you need to search for the pick list value set. The pick list value set and the global value set is the same thing, so don't get confused. You will get this option under the objects and the field section. Once you get it, click on that, and after that it will take you to the page where you will get the list of all the global value sets that are presented in Salesforce. Now it's time to choose the picklist value set, or you can say a global picklist value set whose value you want to rename. Let's suppose I want to rename the value of this lead source. So I simply click on the lead source name, and it will take me to the page that is particular related to that lead source global picklist value. Here you can see that we have a different values under the value section of the global picklist value set, and now it's time to choose up whose value you want to change up. So here I want to change the value of this event. You can see that here I have a value as an event. Now I want to change it to the trade show. So I simply click on the edit option that is given next to that particular value, and once I click on that, it takes me to the page where I can change the setting of that particular pick list value. And you can see that it written as a, you can enter the name of a pick list value below, and if you check the box using this value, it will become a default. So here I am going to erase the label and set it as a trade show. So here I change, and if you want to change the API, you can also change it, but it is not recommended to change it. You can remain as it is. It's as per your choice, but it's always recommended that to remain unchanged because it affects the data integrity. And after change the label, you simply need to click on the save button, and once you click on the save button, it successfully renamed the global pick list value in Salesforce Lightning. So I hope you have clearly understood how we that do in a Salesforce Lightning. So now let's proceed and learn to rename the global pick list value in Salesforce Classic. And for this, we firstly need to redirect ourselves to the Classic interface. So I click on my profile, and here I get the option of a switch to a Salesforce Classic. Once I click on that, it will take me to the interface of a Salesforce Classic, and by default we are always redirected to the home page of a Classic interface. Now you need to click on the setup option that is given on the top right side, and once you click on that, it will take you to the Classic interface setup page. Now it's time to search for the pick list value set in a quick find box. So here on the left side, I search for the pick list value set, which I get under the create drop down of the build section. So once I click on that, it will take me to the page where I will get the list of all the global pick list value set in a Salesforce. Now it's time to choose a global value set whose value you want to rename. So I am going to show you example for the continent this time. So I simply click on the continent global pick list value name. So here I have decided to change the name of the Africa that is given inside the value section. So for that, I scroll down to the value section. Here I have Africa as a value for the global pick list value set. So I click on the edit option given next to it. Once I click on that, it will take me to the page where I can change the name of the pick list value, and here we have option for the label for it. So here we can change the label name. It will rename the global pick list value set. So here I want to change the Africa to the West Africa. So here I add West with it, and if you want to change the API name, you can change it, but it's not recommended to change that as it affects the data integrity. So after changing the label name for the global pick list value set, you simply click on the save button, and once you click on that, it successfully, you can see that change the Africa value to the West Africa. So with this, we have learned to change the global pick list value name in Salesforce Classic. In this complete video, we have learned how we can change the, or how we can rename the global pick list value name in Salesforce Lightning as well as the Classic interface. If you like this video, click on the like button and also subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Thanking you for watching and have a great day.